Honestly, are you asking me this? Yeah. Is it a serious question or is it a joke? Is it serious? Yeah.
From eye rolls to fiery clapbacks,
If doesn't exist,
Rafael Nadal isn't always the calm champion you see on court. Here are 10 chaotic minutes of Nadal losing his cool in press conferences, and it only gets spicier.
Marriage is a very important and destructive thing. Before the marriage, during the marriage, after the marriage. Your concentration on tennis life has been a bit different, even if you were going out with the...
We start off with a bang as this scene captures an angry Nadal listening to a journalist following his loss in the ATP Finals. When Italian journalist Ubaldo Scanagata suggested that his marriage to his longtime girlfriend may have contributed to the loss, Nadal responded sharply.
Honestly, are you asking me this? Yeah. Is it a serious question or is it a joke? Is it serious? Yeah.
Yeah, Rafa wasn't too impressed. In our next interview, Rafa had to correct a reporter who was spreading false information about him. During the interview, when asked about Nadal's relative lack of success at the Australian Open, the reporter pointed out that Nadal hadn't advanced to the semifinals since winning the title in 2009.
You haven't reached the semi-finals at the Australian Open since you won the title in 2009. I just wondered if there's anything you find difficult or challenging about the conditions compared to other Grand Slams. And also, do you think that this year it's not normal for you to play a warm-up tournament at Melbourne Park because that option hasn't been there in the past? Do you think that will help you?
Nadal then corrected the reporter, respectfully informing him that he had made it to the competition final 4 times.
I am very sorry to tell you, I don't want to, but I have been in the final of 2012, 14, 17, 18.
In another, Nadal fired a parting shot at Ashley Barty, reminding the tennis world where Australia's world number 1 stands in the Grand Slam rankings. Ashley Barty, then the women's world number 1, played on number 2 court. The journalist questions that Barty, as the world number 1, should have been on center court instead of him.
Ashley Barty's game today, I was on court 2, she's the world number 1, she was knocked out. Your game was over in under an hour and a half. Do you think there was an argument that Barty's game should have been on centre court?
Nadal asserted his own credentials, highlighting his legendary status in the world of tennis.
But we can predict the future or not?
She is the world number 1.
I am the world number 2 and I won 18 Grand Slams.
Throughout his career, he's not taken kindly to having his integrity questioned. However, after winning the US Open match against Rinky Hijikata, Nadal faced a much tougher press conference as he was accused by the journalist of manipulating the match rules, abusing the serve clock, and receiving special treatment from umpires during matches.
So my question is, do you think that it leaves some kind of a shadow to your otherwise excellent legacy? That it seems like there are different rules for Rafael Nadal than there are for everybody else.
Nadal responded to these accusations, completely shutting down the journalist.
For the time clock, I have a problem that I am sweating a lot, and when you are playing again during these very humid conditions, we have a biggest problem today. That is, we don't have the ball boys bringing the towel to you for the last couple of years, so you have to go to the farthest place of the court to take the towels.
He further explained that the humid conditions led to excessive sweating, requiring time to wipe down before serving.
Problem for players like me that I'm sweating that much is, that when you go to pick up the towel, you're going to be in trouble with the time. So I am not going very often. I don't think I have a different treatment from the umpires at all.
In another part, Nadal claims he didn't swear in a match against Nick Kyrgios. During a Wimbledon 2019 press conference, a reporter questioned Rafael Nadal about potentially using swear words in Spanish during his match.
It was only a second round match, but you celebrated as if it was something more, and I don't think I've ever seen you more angry during a match. I mean, a Spanish-speaking friend of mine said he was watching and he sort of lip-read you and thought you said pendejo and hijo de puta.
Rafa, despite being riled up by the situation, remained composed and refused to engage in a back and forth with the reporter.
Me?
Yeah, but
Sorry, false.
False. Okay, that's fine.
Pendejo is Argentinian, I am Spanish.
Yep.
Hijo de puta, I never said at all.
In the same interview, a journalist asked Nadal whether Kyrgios' effort could match his ability.
But when Nick was in here, he said the thing that he respects most about you is how hard you try all the time on every single point. And he has not been able to do that in his career so far. If he were to be able to do that, what do you think he would be able to achieve?
Nadal quickly implied that pure talent alone won't win majors without the rest of the package.
If doesn't exist, you know, as I said plenty of times, he's a very top talented player, but there is a lot of important things that you need to do to become a champion. No?
Nadal did praise Kyrgios' raw talent and acknowledged that he could go further, but only if he matched that talent with the same passion, consistency, and dedication the champions bring every day. Our next scene captures the moment where Nadal appeared frustrated or irritated during the press conference. It happened as the reporter seemed to ask too many questions at once without giving Nadal a chance to reply.
You saw him, first of all, see him playing today? Did you see him play a little bit today against Monfils? What was your impression? How were you impressed? So, if you answer me about that also in Spanish later, it would be nice.
Rafa responded to this case, letting the journalist know his thoughts.
If you give me the chance to answer, it will be fantastic. Looks like you are asking and answering.
Another angry moment came when a tennis reporter congratulated Rafa on a victory he didn't win at the Miami Open. In 2017, Nadal lost twice to his rival, Federer. While that was bad enough for Nadal, it didn't get better after the match. At the post-game press conference, the first question directed towards Nadal was from a reporter congratulating him on his victory.
Hi, and Nadal, congratulations on your win, and I would like to know how do you feel after the game and if you're ready to give it another try.
I lost, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but it's a win anyway.
Nadal responded to the awkward question, clearly not impressed by the standard of the question. In another interview, Ana Pastor, a Spanish journalist, interviewed Nadal on feminism, equal opportunity, and pay. The key exchanges came as Ana Pastor asked whether Nadal considered himself uncomfortable when discussing feminism. He quickly reacted, shutting down the reporter.
Provoca que luego haya también éxitos, ¿no? Y quizá eso no se ha tenido igual.
Vaya por delante, que no sé. Dices que a mí se me observa en eso.
Sí, porque alguna vez cuando has hablado de los sueldos o demás, siempre se te observa. Esto casi es una sensación personal. Se te nota incómodo cuando se habla.
Para nada.
O sea, yo que soy muy feminista, te digo.
Pero lo que no soy es hipócrita. Otra cosa.
He expanded by saying if feminism means believing that men and women deserve the same opportunities, then he's a feminist. And the same topic at a press conference at the Mutua Madrid Open, Nadal was asked about salary disparities between men and women's tennis.
Preguntarte que a pesar de que aquí no pase y que en los 4 Grand Slam haya equiparación salarial entre mujeres y hombres, en muchos otros torneos esto no ocurre. ¿Qué opinión te merece que las mujeres cobren menos que los hombres en el tenis y que en qué crees que se basa esa desigualdad? Gracias.
Nadal responded with visible frustration.
¿Por qué las mujeres ganan más que los hombres en el tema de la moda? Pues no lo sé. Pero ahí sí que tampoco hablamos todo el día de diferencia salarial. Entiendo tu pregunta.
Angered by the question, he further expressed his thoughts on the situation.
Pero es que llegamos a un momento dado que estamos haciendo todo el rato preguntas capciosas, preguntas que estamos buscando todo el rato la polémica, ¿no? Y a mí personalmente, como intento evitar la hipocresía habitualmente, pues contesto.
Rafa's fiery press conference outburst shocked fans and reporters alike. Do you think his frustration was justified or was it out of line? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.